know you're a monster. Hey, we're live.
What's up, everybody? All right, let's see here. Episode number
65.
65. Ladies and
65.
gentlemen, 65 episodes deep of those two nerds podcast / talking with each other.
You know,
Um,
if you guys have been watching 65 episodes of us, I think that in a medical sense, they would say that you have an addiction problem,
yes. You
and you
guys are
guys should
addicted.
probably go get some professional help.
You guys are addicted to the thrill of us being here. So how's everybody doing today? We're post Halloween
Yeah,
ish.
I'm sad about that.
We got to make my brightness a little bit higher so you guys can actually see me a little bit more.
Like when Halloween ends, I think it's really sad
I
because
mean,
for
it's
me,
a
it's
little
like
sad.
this big hype, it's this big build up, and then it's just over.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little sad. I ain't gonna lie with you. I mean, it gets sad, and like it's not like Christmas. It's not like Thanksgiving and stuff like that where everybody's like super duper pumped every single day. They're like, "Oh my God, Christmas!" That's pretty much how they go, and that's just is what it is. I I mean, I sent a tweet out today that said like, when's it too early to listen to Christmas music? Like, when's that
um,
too early?
Hey, thanks for the like, Bailey. We appreciate it. It's too early to listen to Christmas music unless you're listening to the Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack.
So
That-
okay,
that's it.
so
That's all I'm
so
gonna say.
I will say this, and because I'm not a liar, I listened to some today, and it was not Nightmare Before Christmas. And now
Why?
hear me out. I have good reason. So I
Okay,
went to the store.
go ahead.
I went to Target,
So
and
you didn't have
I
a
want
choice. It was just on the radio.
no. This was by choice. I went to Target, and I was like, man, I really need some candles, make the house smell nice. But like, it was the day before Halloween, so a lot of their fall stuff was kind of like out, and it's more of their Christmas candles. That like the cinnamon, the fucking pumpkin pie, whatever, like all that stuff. Like that's like infatuated.
Bailey agrees with me. It's way too early for Christmas music. But go on.
So, okay, so I bought 4 candles. I
Okay.
bought 2 that like were Halloweenish. They were Halloween themed, but like they actually smelled good. There was like 6 of them to choose from, and the other ones kind of smelled like buns, to be
Like
honest.
a
Like,
hole. Got it.
and then I got 2 other ones that was like, I don't know, one was like cinnamon apple. I was like,
Ugh.
all right, that's like, I thought it was gonna be worse because I'm not a big fan. Because like sometimes when they do the cinnamon, it feels like it's like putting a UFC chokehold with this, but it was really good smelling. Like it was nice.
It sounds like the
It,
Apple Jacks guys in your nose beating the shit out of your sensories.
it kind of smelled like Fireball.
I like Fireball.
That's what it smells like. It smells like Fireball. I mean,
I like Fireball.
for us alcoholics, it's not cinnamon apple. It's Fireball. Um, it's so I got that, and then I got another one that was like they called it like winter trees, and I was like,
Winter trees.
I didn't know how I felt about it. Then I smelled it. It smelled pretty good. Kind of picking up on the story again. Uh, got the candle here, and I was like, I'm gonna put the cinnamon apple one up in my streaming room. Make me come one with myself in tranquility. You know what it is. And then I got up this morning, fucking bright and early, 7:30, and I lit that candle, and dude, I just felt like Christmas.
You felt
I was
the
just,
Christmas spirit hit you,
dude,
huh?
like it
Hmm.
hit me. I was smiling from ear to ear. I looked like the motherfucking Grinch when he saved Christmas. We won't talk about how he saved it because it was kind of some robbery, more or less maybe some children kidnappings. But yeah, no, I was just so excited, and then I turned on some Michael Bublé, or
Michael
however you
Bublé.
say,
Michael
however you
Bublé.
yeah, turned him on, and like that dude puts a fucking smile on your face when you hear him sing. Cause you're like, it's like a little piece of like old times,
I
like
like
some
old times.
some like Frank Sinatra shit. Like it gets you in your feelings. Like when Frank Sinatra got on the microphone, panties were dropping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I mean, you have to go wring him out in the bathroom. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
And he'd
Yeah.
be talking, but I still can't get over that whole fact of. I mean, we're about to get into a controversy here. That whole song of "Baby It's Cold Outside" by Frank Sinatra,
No,
and how it's like
that
fucking.
wasn't Frank Sinatra.
He sang that song.
He has sang that song. It's not his
Oh,
song
okay, I
though.
know, but I mean,
That song, yeah, raises controversy. And guess what the number one song this year was? WAP.
huh?
WAP.
WAP. Oh yeah.
But
I
baby,
don't
it's
know.
cold
I don't know.
outside is offensive.
I don't know.
know.
I mean, touch that little thingity thing in the back of my throat. Like, come on. We all know what you're talking about.
You know
What is it?
the
The
song
uvula? That's what it is. The
they need to
uvula.
bring back the Old Town Road. I think I'd rather that be the number one song again. At least it wasn't
Well,
dirty.
every year, Mariah Carey, fucking "All I Want for Christmas Is You," finds its way to the number one every fucking year. Like, no doubt about it, she finds her way up there. But I mean, I don't think. Okay, so my thing is with the whole Christmas music and like when is it too early? It's all about like when that festive cheer hits you, and
But
that's
okay, my issue with Christmas starting too early is that Christmas is one day in December. It's not
but
from
it's not.
October, but it's not October 1st through,
No.
it's not 2 months
You
long, but there's some people
if
that
you
would
don't
celebrate it 2 months long.
if you don't get past Halloween, you cannot listen to Christmas music.
Well, my coworker, she's adorable. She's awesome. She's a great person. She started getting in the Christmas spirit, wanted to put her Christmas tree up October like the 2nd.
So I know people like this, and I'm like, guys. Like, I get it. You could
No
probably
one could
use
love Christmas that much that you want to celebrate it twice a year. What the hell is with all these like Christmas in July things?
You could
No.
probably like use some of the lights you use for Halloween on your Christmas decorations. Like you could, maybe. But like my thing is you have to get past Halloween. After that, then I'm like a little bit more lenient on it. But as soon as that Christmas cheer hits you, like you gotta roll with that. Like you gotta be happy. And I mean, Christmas it may be just one day, but there's a ton of build up for it. Like you got to think about all the shopping you do, all of that stuff. Like, I mean, thank God for Amazon because like you never have to leave your house ever.
I think this year is going to be interesting for Christmas
I
shopping
think so.
and holiday shopping.
Like that's my thing. Think about Black Friday.
I don't think that they're going to be able to do Black Friday the way that they've always done Black Friday. I think
But
they're
I
going to
think
have to
that's a
do a
good
lot of
thing.
online things. I think they're going to have to limit the amount of people that can come in the stores. Best Buy right now is already starting to do their Black Friday sales now. Like, buy your Black Friday stuff now, and then that way you don't have to rush into the store and be around all these people.
Good idea. That's a good idea.
I agree.
Like, I mean, let's be honest. Every time Black Friday comes around, Walmart's basically a WWE fucking free for all Royal Rumble match for like some TVs and stuff like that.
Man, I went to Walmart on a Black Friday. It wasn't that bad. It was actually really organized. I saw all these horror stories. So the one year I went to go do Walmart Black Friday, I was expecting it to be like a third world country in there, right? Like Charlie coming out of the produce section trying to stab me with punji sticks and stuff. Like I kept waiting for it to be flashbacks of Vietnam, even though I was never in the war. I'm not old enough to have been in the war, and it wasn't. Like they had these roped off sections, and you went and you waited in a line, and everyone was super chill, and everyone was super cool, and everyone was super polite, and
that's how it should be done. And that's what cracks me up is like for a very, very long time, it came down to like people are greedy sons of bitches.
What?
They just are. They just are. And like you would go Black Friday shopping and people are buying like 10 of the same item. And you're like, come on. Like you deserve to get punched in the throat like for that. Like this isn't Jingle All the Way. We're not looking for a damn Turbo Man doll. Like it's fine. You can get boosters.
Have they ever actually made a Turbo Man doll like one from the movie?
That's actually a really good question.
Because I feel like if they have one, I would want one. I would want a Turbo Man doll.
Turbo. Let's see if we can spell turbo right. Turbo Man doll.
That's one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies. I love Schwarzenegger. I think he's just funny. You can buy a Turbo Man?
You can get a 13.5-inch talking action figure with the 1996 Tiger Electronics Turbo Man doll.
What?
I
I'm
really
getting.
want to.
I'm getting a
I
Turbo
really want to
Man.
buy one.
How
I
much
want to
is
buy
it?
one.
How much is it?
It doesn't say. It says available from these sellers. That's a little
Okay.
suspect.
I wonder how much it is.
It's a collectible item.
Well, sure.
$600.
No, I'm gonna pass.
You're not gonna buy a Turbo Man doll?
No. Nope.
Turbo Man for sale, $351. Like I feel like I'm gonna get like gypped how he kind of like bought that black market
Yeah,
one,
you're
and
gonna
then
get the one that he bought from James Belushi in the back alley over there, and it's gonna be broken.
it's gonna fall apart. So, don't open up that box.
And then you're gonna get beat
Yeah.
up by some Santas and elves in the back of this warehouse. Which
Yeah. And then Big Show's gonna show up.
even thinking about that, I'm still not in the Christmas spirit. I'll tell you when Christmas officially starts for me. I would say that Christmas starts officially for me after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I would say after Thanksgiving dinner. To me, now it's time for Christmas. I like the
Yeah.
build up to the Thanksgiving, honestly. Me personally.
So
I do like to get some shopping done for Christmas in November,
yeah.
but to like actually start decorating or
Oh, dude.
listening to
See,
Christmas
like,
music and stuff, like nah, like
s-
what the day after Thanksgiving, I'm good.
so I'm not a person that listens to a lot of Christmas music. Like, I'm just chilling, I'm vibing out, and I'm gonna turn on some Christmas music. No, it's normally when I'm doing Christmas things. So, like, if I'm setting up a tree or something like
Yep.
that, like Christmas music better be on. And like, if you have any say about it, like, you don't get a say.
That's partly
And like,
because I listen to a lot of Halloween music at Halloween time, right?
oh,
But
same.
I feel like Halloween music is better than Christmas music.
Well, you have a lot more
Variety.
variety. It's not like the ninth remakes of Jingle All the Way. Like it's not, like you can
When you
only listen to.
go when you go with Christmas music though, are you like a traditional Christmas music guy, like the OGs, the originals, the 1930s, 40s, 50s, maybe some in the
So
60s?
I
Or are you
love.
like do you like the more modern takes on the Christmas tunes?
So I like a lot of like um what's the one where they like count down the whole time? It's like oh my god, it's like 12, like they do like 12, 11, 10, 9, like I can't remember what the song's called.
12 Days of Christmas?
Is it the 12 Days of Christmas?
Yeah, it's called the 12 Days of Christmas.
Like I can't, like with the hen or whatever, like
Yeah.
okay. So 12 Days of Christmas. Like I
Yeah.
love that, but like everybody has like redone that song multiple times. The only two I like is like the OG version and the one that Drake and Josh did in their like movie special. That
Okay.
one was actually pretty good. I love "Baby It's Cold Outside" by Frank Sinatra. Um, Michael Bublé. I'm gonna say his name wrong.
All right, his name is Boob
Boob
Lay.
Bublé.
Boob Lay.
Bublé. I'm gonna lay my boob on you.
There you go. Now you'll
um,
never mispronounce his name again. It's Boob
so
Lay.
like I'm a big fan of like the older stuff. Just because like the singers, like it just feels more mellow. And I feel like when some people in the new age kind of do it, it's just like feels like it shouldn't be the same song. Like I just like the more relaxed feeling of the OGs, if that makes
I
sense.
like the Rat Pack style of songs,
Yeah.
honestly, and the traditional ones that were on like the old holiday specials, like Rudolph the
Mhm.
Red-Nosed Reindeer, and like if I'm gonna listen to Christmas music, I'd rather listen to that. Most of the more like the remakes and stuff. It's not that they're bad. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you mess up a song that's already been done and it's really popular? It's
Yeah.
difficult.
Every
But
time
there hasn't been like a great new. I want you to think about it. There hasn't been a great new Christmas song since probably Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas."
you're probably right. I mean, as far as that's
I
not a
know new
remake,
Christmas songs come out every
mhm,
year. There's a
but
hundred
none's been a hit.
artists that make them, but
Yeah.
I'm sure that they have hits. Like Paul McCartney, he's done Christmas songs too, but he's
That
Paul
actually, he's probably
McCartney.
but he's well, Paul McCartney. Um, who's the other McCartney guy? There's another McCartney, right? He sings
Um,
he sings Christmas song. Because you're obviously you're talking about Paul McCartney,
yeah, like
Beatles.
Paul McCartney, the Beatles, one of the greatest songwriters
Um,
of our time. Yeah, that Paul McCartney.
how do you spell his name? McCartney. feel like there's more singers that are McCartney. That's not, or maybe it's very close. I can't remember. Uh, let's look up Christmas songs here. Oh, like Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby.
Yeah,
Every time that comes
I
on,
like Bing Crosby.
um,
I like Sammy Davis Jr.
no way. You know, All I Want for Christmas Is You. You know how old that song is?
Like the original song.
No, by Mariah Carey.
It's probably 20 years old.
1994.
Yeah. It feels like that song just came out.
I feel like that's just such a new song.
But that's like the last real big modern song I feel that's come out. I know that there's probably been other ones, but I don't give a shit about them.
Christmas songs most recently released.
So, when you work in retail, I don't know how much retail you did, but you worked at Dave and Buster's.
Oh,
so,
dude,
like the Christmas music when it was playing, like you just want to shoot yourself in the face at the end of a shift because of all the songs that just keep playing over and over. But I will say that when I worked at Spencer's, Spencer's Christmas music was not terrible because they only played it about once every couple of hours. And it wasn't like the traditional kind of Christmas stuff. They went more with the satirical, like I farted on Santa Claus, and the one where I'm not getting nothing for Christmas. So they did like a lot of the satire Christmas songs. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas, and you just don't get, I guess, as irritated by those. But then they also did like Run Run Rudolph by Motorhead, and then that was it. Like they'd play music like traditional Christmas tunes for about 20, 30 minutes, and then they were done, and then we went back into whatever we were listening. I heard more Christmas songs in the mall, inside the mall, than I actually did in Spencer's in the 6 years I worked there.
So, because I just looked this up, so some songs that like we actually know. So like Santa Tell Me, Ariana Grande, 2014.
I don't know that song.
So I've heard it like a few times, but it's actually a pretty decent one. And then Mistletoe, Justin Bieber.
Nope, don't know that one.
2011.
Yeah,
no, like that song, like every fucking 13-year-old's panties dropped when that fucking song dropped. Like Ariana Grande's actually released a ton of Christmas songs, but like with Christmas songs, you have to have the right voice, like the right singing voice. Like you can't just be anybody to make the Christmas.
That's why Michael Bublé sings good Christmas tunes, because he has the right voice.
Yeah. Where Are You Christmas? But that was on the Grinch soundtrack by Faith Hill.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that song either.
Baby It's Cold Outside, Michael Bublé actually sung that one.
His rendition's pretty good.
Oh, every time the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, every time that one comes on.
Oh yeah, that's a great song.
Like, yes.
That's a good song.
Okay, what song, Christmas song, gets you like the most hype? Like you're so excited to hear it.
It's
like that one song.
I would say that it's probably, well, I don't know. I mean, I listen to a lot of them every year.
But like you gotta have
what's the one that automatically like turns my Christmas button on?
Yeah.
I would say it's probably Silver Bells.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Silver Bells. Like,
that song's just so Christmas, right? Like everything about it, talking about shopping and snow and everything about it is very Christmas.
I can't remember where it was. It may have been on Amazon. It was a sign, like a holiday sign.
It's not. That's not Silver Bells.
What?
The song I'm thinking of. No, that's a song I know, but that's not the song I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Silver Bells is another one, but what's the hell is the name of the song? It's the one where they're talking about gonna build a snowman and
Frosty the Snowman?
No, they're talking about like telling ghost stories and eating pumpkin pie and I can't remember the damn song.
Christmas songs.
I don't listen to Christmas songs as much as I listen to Halloween songs. So when it's Christmas time, I'll listen to Christmas music occasionally on my way to work. My trip is very short, so I don't have to listen to it that long. And then I won't usually actually listen to all out Christmas stuff till like December 23rd, December 24th, and some on Christmas morning. I don't need to
Okay.
listen to those songs for 2 months.
Why the heck does the Christmas song talk about telling ghost stories? I don't know what song it's. Yeah, I don't know. You have to. If you can find that one, I'll have to hear that one. But like, mine's probably up there with like "Baby It's Cold Outside," um, and
Walking in a Winter Wonderland. That's it.
that song.
That
Really?
song. Yeah. That's
Hang on,
that's
hang
it.
on.
It would be that one or Silver Bells. Yep.
I could agree more with Silver Bells. Walking in a Winter Wonderland. I need to listen to the song real quick. And that's by
Yeah.
Dean Martin.
I think that one of the original ones is, yeah. I don't know who actually wrote it.
Oh shit. Okay, that was almost bad. Almost got a Steamation.
You're gonna get us kicked off the internet.
Let me turn the. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah. It's
yeah.
it's not even really
Okay.
like a Christmas song, I don't feel, but it's definitely a winter song.
We're gonna lose all of our viewership today because all we're gonna talk about is Christmas.
Yeah. I don't
That's
really
funny
care.
though. That's funny.
So I got the shelves and stuff up in the board game room. Now I got to
Yeah.
put all the board games in there. Now I'm
Yeah.
wondering if I'm actually gonna have enough room to put a table in there. I don't know. I don't know because I'm only thinking I might be able to get like a 3x5 table in there because I don't really want it to be cramped. You know, like
No. You definitely don't want that.
that's no good. So if
I mean,
it's
you
not
still
gonna
have
work
that.
out,
You still have that room.
I know, and I didn't really know what to do with both of these rooms anyway because I kept saying, well, I'm gonna make the one room the board game room, and then the other one's going to be a guest bedroom, and then there was your brother's old room, and I was like, I don't really know what to do with that room.
You
So what
can
I may end
even
up doing is making like that the place where I store all the damn games and keep them out of my face, and
and
then
then
this
I've
is
used
this is the room where you play them.
Danny's room as the guest bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, because all I really need to put in there is like a bed.
Yeah,
The end.
that's it.
That's it.
That's all that should go in there. You don't need much more than that.
Nope. You can have a bed. I might put like a small TV on the wall or something, because like I loathe sleeping at other people's houses. I hate it. I don't like it at all. And a lot of times it's
Dude.
because they don't have a setup for people to stay at their house. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you can just sleep on the couch or you can sleep in this recliner or whatever. The couple of times that I've stayed at people's houses that I enjoyed it the most is when they actually had a room for people to stay in should they want to or need to stay.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, here's the thing with a guest bedroom, like TVs so fucking cheap out there
They don't
nowadays. Like
cost anything. Just go buy one and put it in there.
they're so cheap. Take your oldest TV you have in your house,
Yeah.
go put it in that room and go buy
Yep.
yourself a brand new one.
Yep. It ain't gotta
Like,
be. It's just it's a courtesy thing at that point, right? Whether they even
well,
want to use it or not. Because sometimes when it's time to go to bed, I don't go to bed. I like to sometimes sit up and watch a show or whatever. And
dude, so many people like I get looked at crazy when I say like I've always had a TV in my room.
I've
And
I've
people are
almost
like,
always had one in my room.
and then I'm like, I look at people that like never had one in their room, and I'm like, you're fucking nuts. Like, I think you've probably murdered people in your past life.
I don't know. I mean, I get that some people don't want the TV in their room because a lot of people feel that their bedroom should just be a place for sleeping, and that's pretty
Oh,
much
I
it.
sleep great when the TV's on.
I do too. I go to sleep. I wake up. The screensaver's on. I turn it off, and I go back to sleep. Like it's great. I have no problem with that. But especially when I'm by myself, and I'm by
Yeah.
myself 99% of the time, 99 probably 0.9% of the time, but it just I don't know. It helps me sleep better.
Dude,
I
I
fall
have the
asleep
weirdest I
faster.
have the weirdest dreams when I don't have sound in the background.
I tried
Weirdest
white
dreams.
noise, like fans and the sounds of waves and the rainforest and I you know what somebody I used to you know they used to have the sounds of the rainforest, and I swear to God, the one night we were in there and it sounded like fucking the Jungle Book in there, right? It was like
It
it
sounded
was
like
like
gorillas
it was like
talking.
panthers roaring and like gorillas in the mist and shit, and I'm like, no, 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 no. How can you sleep to that? How could that have made it past quality control, right?
Like I
I
feel like I'm
want
about
I
to be
want the
mauled.
delicate sounds of the rain falling in the sky and hitting the leaves, not the sounds of no, I don't want to hear all that. That's I'll just watch TV.
Yeah.
Y'all are even more ugly on a big screen. That's from
Hey,
Frustration Core.
hey, I appreciate it. We got to be ugly somewhere. Might as well be on a big screen.
And
Uh,
Bailey says sleeping and dot 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 winky face.
wow.
She's not wrong. That's what most people just want their bedrooms as. They don't want to. They don't. There should be no other thing going on in there. Like people that eat in their rooms, or
But if you're
that
if you're
do
gonna
work
get
in
the
their
winky,
rooms.
I mean, if you're gonna get the winky face, you got to be watching TV while you're doing the winky face.
I don't disagree. I mean, that's where you can put your porno and stuff. You can get your Pornhub right up on the big screen
You're not
and
wrong.
get some
There's
ideas.
there's technology for that nowadays.
All kinds. You can stream it. You can air. What's it called? Air with the
We
AirPlay.
can we can build a snowman.
Dude, you're gonna irritate the shit out of me with the Christmas songs. If I come over to your house sometime this week for lunch and
Dude,
you're
I
playing
just
Christmas tunes, I'm
I'm
gonna
in
fuck
such a
you
better
up.
mood. Like the serotonin levels right now in my head are fucking on point after listening to this song. Like now it's stuck in my head. I just got done strapping a 65 QLED on the bedroom wall.
Nice.
Nice.
I think I'd have put a 65 in my living room before I'd put on my bedroom wall.
Depends on where you spend most of your time.
I spend a lot. I spend a lot of time in my living room now.
I can say that a little bit. Like what's hard for me is like I always feel bad because like the dog and stuff. Like we try our best to like let the dog roam in there, but we're too worried about the carpet.
Yeah, I get it.
Now once we have hardwood, oh, I don't care where that dog goes. That dog can free roam anywhere that dog wants to. But like with the carpet and stuff, it's been a mess and it sucks right now, dude. Like we're trying so hard to get the floors done and like get them ready. Because I know it's like one of those things. Once you rip up that carpet, there's no going back. It's not like
No,
I can put it back
nope,
down.
nope.
No, it's like no, this project
It's a mess.
has to go.
You will
Yeah,
finish this soon, or you will
yeah,
be unhappy.
yeah.
Frustration Core says we're watching you on it right now.
Well,
Well,
how do we?
I'm sure we look pretty.
Frustration. I don't know if you were here for the first part of it, and you can even ask your lovely wife. What's your guys' go like that gets you in the Christmas spirit, that tickles you in your Christmas spirit butthole? What is that song for you guys, and by who? Because
I guess a better way of asking that is
I
he
do look
says
like a
I
hobo,
look
man.
fine, but Aaron looks like a hobo. We
I
watch
do look
TV
like a
more in our
hobo.
room than in the living room. We will replace the TV later when we have seating in the living room. Eh, it's wherever you're watching it, I guess. But again,
Oh,
like I watch TV in my bedroom. I like it. I have a nice TV in my bedroom.
I've been this close like the um past like few days, like ripping the fucking TV out of my bedroom because it's borderline useless. Like I'm gonna use it for a TV monitor anyway. It's just frustrating the shit out of me because
Well,
it
not only that,
like
I
so
feel like
bad.
your bed's so far from that
No, it
wall.
looks great. It looks great. That's the thing. It looks great. It's just the fact that like it only can connect to 2G. My Wi-Fi is not the best. Like it buffers a ton and it's slow as shit.
I'm
I mean, like
surprised you haven't replaced it already. That
when,
would have
well
been
when
like
it's
the first thing I did.
well when it's loading up like applications and stuff like because it's a Vizio. It was like when that stuff was like hot. It was before Roku. Um, yeah, it just like takes forever.
You should just
So
go
that
get one of those like ones with the Roku built in, like your dad's got.
I know.
They
Well,
don't
people
cost
were
anything. That one TV's got downstairs, it costs like $100, dude. It didn't cost anything.
yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think I'm just gonna like I'm kind of waiting for Black Friday and stuff
I
like
mean,
that.
you're
Like
not gaming on it. You're not. You're not
no,
watching. You don't
yeah,
care about 4K or anything like that. It's just
no.
something that you want to be able to watch Netflix in your bedroom.
Yeah.
That's really all you want
So
it for.
so right now that's what we're kind of working on. We're going to get the like TV from downstairs that's in the living room currently, get a brand new one. Hopefully around Black Friday. It's just we're trying to like save up for the floor and the roof that has to come in the spring. So once that's good, I mean, were free game. Like that's probably the two most expensive things we're about to do to the house.
Let's see.
For
Frustration Core says Twisted
while.
Sister's version of "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." That
That's it.
tickles his Christmas butthole. That's the one that gets his button started.
Hey, I'll put it this way. It's pretty awesome. Like I feel like everybody has that song. Like they could listen to Christmas songs, but it's just like, all right, it's just a Christmas song. But when your jam comes on, when it's that song, you're fucking ready.
When your jam comes on.
Yeah.
So since you guys are kind of like here now, when do you guys? We'll ask the audience again. When does the audience feel is too soon to start playing Christmas music? Like post Halloween into November. You want to start it when you guys start Christmas in July. I mean, when is it too soon or too,
Yeah.
just to start Christmas music? So we'll think about that. So, man, I'm getting a bunch of pictures and stuff from them with their TV. Oh, cool. Pictures look good. You guys' TV looks nice. Man, I do look good on your TV. Look at all that hair.
Nothing before day after Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Thank you. There's another vote for day after Thanksgiving.
I agree. And like I said, I don't disagree with you. Like, any day before. So like my thing with it is like
I'm even cool if you're starting to listen to Christmas music at Thanksgiving dinner. Even I still feel it's a little soon, but I wouldn't be like, bruh.
I could so like my thing with this is like you could go with Thanksgiving dinner or the first set of snow.
No. Because,
Oh, no, when
man,
I-
sometimes it snows in October.
I know. So Christmas music. But nah, I don't know. Like it just depends. Like I think this is the earliest I've ever listened to Christmas music was today. Like, this is the earliest time ever.
I have a love-hate relationship with Christmas and winter in general, right? When most people who worked in retail, as long as I worked in retail, they hate Christmas. They hate everything about it, and it's because of the amount of pressure that they put on you about Christmas and making sales and hitting numbers. And so your Christmas in retail starts at.
It's flirting right now.
Well, I don't remember what.
It's snowing right now.
I think it starts in like September. They start talking about it. Is it really flirting?
It's like I gotta open up this window. No,
It's supposed to rain. I don't know.
It is a little bit. I'm prone to violence. If I hear one.
The one Spanish song.
Feliz Navidad
Feliz Navidad.
by the that's by the Beatles, right? Beatles did that one.
They've done that song.
Yeah, they've done that song. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, it just depends. It depends on what your mood is. Like, mine is like if I'm doing something that involves Christmas type stuff, because you don't really decorate for Thanksgiving. I mean, if
no,
we're being
but you could.
Yes, that one. Fuck Aaron. Hey, I was just trying to give the audience at home a reference of what we were talking about. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to decorate for like Thanksgiving and stuff. I mean, there's a little bit like you have your like give thanks, the classic give thanks, like towels and the mats and stuff like that. Like, but like, I want to decorate for Christmas before the snow starts hitting and it's -6 outside. Like, I'm at the point now where I'm like, man, I really lacked on Halloween. I need to go hard for Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of my point is that I think that you could realistically, in my opinion, you can officially start Christmas season Black Friday. And the reason being is because
so
what
you
is
don't
Black
even think
Friday?
you should decorate. You don't even think you should decorate.
No. I think that you could start your decorations, especially some of your outdoor decorations, but the first week of November, no.
All right,
No,
I'm decorating.
I feel like that's too early, and the people that put up their Christmas tree and they have to look at it for 2 months before they get to take it down, no.
But dude, there's some people out there that put their Christmas tree up Christmas Eve, and I'm like, are you like you're about to?
No,
take
at that point, it's like, what's the point? Why even put it up?
I don't know, dude. I saw the sweet Christmas tree at Menards. Okay, it was actually pretty cool. The guy was like showing it on display. and it wasn't that expensive. So it's a pre-lit tree.
Mhm.
The cool part about it is you can use your phone to change the lights on it,
That's
like
that's
whatever.
pretty cool.
But it has all the individual lights on the tree,
So
and
it's
you
like
can like.
is it a Wi-Fi tree or a Bluetooth tree?
I think it's Bluetooth. So like you can get on your phone.
So it's a smart tree.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you can get on.
See,
you can get
I
on
would
your-
buy that. That's cool. I like that kind of shit.
You could get on your phone and like
Does it
drag
have
your finger.
Does it have voice recognition? Can you hook it up to your Echo at
I mean,
home?
dude, all you would need to do is just get a smart plug, and you're guaranteed.
No, I want it to work. I want it to be recognized.
Oh, maybe. But yeah, with all the trees, like you can just take your finger and like slide up on it, and it will change the colors of like however you draw your finger and stuff. Like it's pretty cool. Like, the guy
I
was-
think as far as like decorating for Christmas, I think that the week of Thanksgiving, if you wanted to start putting out some decorations, that's okay. Because you're getting closer to it being winter and stuff. I understand why some people they try to do it while it's still warmer or whatever. Me personally, I'm not putting up anything Christmas related until at least close to December 1.
Yeah, I kind of feel that in a way.
I didn't
Like,
put
for
up
me-
anything Halloween until October 1. And I love Halloween. I was
So
starting
for
to
me-
feel the Halloween spirit in July. But I didn't.
As soon
I
as,
didn't- I
as
didn't
soon
put
as
it up.
November of 2019 hit, like I was feeling already Halloweenish. Like
Yeah.
it just passed. But I'm the same way. Like I think for me, I'm going to do all my outside decorations and just get them knocked out, because I know once the freezing cold temperatures start, I'm not going to be able to move as fast. You're not going to be able to get as much work done, and that's where I'm at with it.
Well, you're gonna have to put forth a little bit more effort than you did for Halloween. You didn't really.
I'm
get
so
much.
frustrated.
Dude, I'm
so
frustrated too. I didn't get anything done for Halloween. I got a couple of things put up in the house, and at least
yeah,
my
but
house
your
looked a little
house-
spooky.
That's what I'm saying. Your inside was nice. It was
Mhm.
it was nice. It definitely fit a Halloween theme.
Yeah,
Mine was just like it was just like we kept putting it off. We kept. Like, hey,
I
we're
was
gonna do it.
disappointed, but I did get the lights in the house, like the lighting, all the lights I could change to different colors. So
Yeah.
last night I had them all red, because I like red. And throughout like the week, I was doing like purple and orange and stuff when I was home. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I wanted to do more. Obviously, I wanted to do more. Like I wanted to get out my animatronic Freddy, which doesn't work. I don't know where his power cord and stuff is. I'll have to get another one, but he's just cool to look at anyway.
Yeah. So I'm always curious about this. How do people hang lights on like the roof? how do you hang-
They usually stapled them. At least that's how my dad always did it. He
I heard
staples
that's
them with a
bad for your
stapler.
Isn't that bad for your shingles?
Not if you don't get the real big staples.
Because I want to do that so bad.
Other than that, I mean, they have like gutter clips and stuff. If you just want to put them along the gutters and the roof line, like you can get those. Honestly, go to Menards, go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot. They have stuff specifically for doing that. And every year, no lie, every year they come up with stuff that's a little bit better for doing that, a little bit easier, a little bit cooler for doing that. But I tell you, your roof is steep. And
I know, I'm
and
gonna
you're
fall
not
off
real
that bitch.
good on ladders and roofs anyway. Like you haven't spent a lot of time on a roof, so if you're gonna do your roof, that's cool. But man, you need to be careful.
No, I think it's gonna look like Clark Griswold.
Good. I mean,
Dude,
good
I
luck
saw-
with that. Good
I
luck
saw
with
somebody-
that.
I saw somebody on Twitter. Their Halloween costume was the couple that lived next to Clark Griswold.
Nice.
Like where they come inside and they're wearing like those like it almost looks like aluminum foil like track suits. Why is the floor all wet? I don't know, Lorraine.
Now,
But that sign. Oh, that reminded me. That sign. I saw it. I
Which
can't
one?
remember what store it was, but it said the happiest bunch of assholes, like West, like the classic line from Christmas Vacation when he's sitting there like going off. He's like, "Wow, I got a headache." The happiest bunch of assholes.
So how did you do with your Halloween movie challenge? How'd you do?
I think after all said and done, I had almost 24, 25.
That's pretty good. I hit 30 or 31 last night, so I hit my goal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
It
a
was-
post Halloween thing and like basically a recap. Like this is all the stuff that I watched. So it was good. It's like the first year since I pretty much started the Halloween movie challenge that I actually finished. But I do a Christmas movie challenge too. It's just not It's not
Yeah.
30 days long. It's more like how many Christmas movies can I get through before I'm like, I don't care about Christmas anymore? Last year I made it through 10, and then I was like, nope, Christmas is done for me. But I mean, there's a few Christmas movies I like that I watch every year. Like I watch Gremlins every year. I
Yeah.
watch Die Hard every year. I mean,
That's
those are the classic Christmas movies, you know, that you have to get in and watch.
If you
And
don't think Die Hard's Christmas movie, you
I
still
love
have
getting
shame.
into debates with people over Gremlins and Die Hard about them being Christmas
Gremlins
movies.
takes place during Christmas time.
Gizmo was a Christmas present
Yes.
from his dad. It was an early Christmas present.
So the
Die
the
Hard
quote-
takes place at a Christmas party.
Yeah. So the quote is, "We're gonna press on, and we're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye, and when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house."
Nice.
It was a sign. It said all that.
Where was this?
And I was like, dude, I need to buy this. I think I
yeah,
saw it on,
that's great.
I'll hang that on my mantle.
Yes.
Controversial. I think there's like a whole list controversial Christmas movies.
Yeah, what all right, let's take I don't know why we're doing the pre-Christmas special. This is not going to be we're going to talk about Christmas every day until Christmas. That's not going to happen, guys, I promise. You're not going to get 16 weeks of Christmas talk and then we do Christmas. No. But since we're already on the topic, what is a Christmas movie that you watch every year for Christmas that in your opinion is a Christmas movie, but most people would be like that's not a Christmas movie. They would argue with you about it.
And while you guys are deciding that, we're gonna go through the list real quick. This will probably be something that we wrap up with. Die Hard,
Yep, definitely a Christmas movie.
Gremlins,
Yep, definitely a Christmas movie.
Nightmare Before Christmas,
Yeah, that's both a Christmas and a Halloween movie. It's great.
Frozen.
Christmas movie?
Yes.
Was there anything Christmas related in the movie?
So people treat Frozen like it's a Christmas movie because the first and second installments were released in late November. They both have a lot of snow, and they also have a snowman and a reindeer, which are traditional.
I'm okay with that. I got no
Kiss-
problems with that.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
What? Kiss Kiss
Movie.
Bang Bang?
Mhm.
I don't think I know that movie.
Batman Returns.
Yeah, Batman Returns takes place during Christmas with the Penguin.
Yep. Trading Places.
Yes, that's a great Christmas movie, and I haven't seen that in a couple years. And thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna watch that this year.
I like when he's juggling around, like he's doing the Harlem Globetrotter with the mace, and then he drops it.
He's like, so this is
Care-
mine, right? I can just do whatever I want to. I can just Harlem Globetrotter it.
Metropolitan.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service. James Bond Christmas movie.
Is it James Bond Christmas movie?
Is a James Bond Christmas movie.
Speaking
Played
of
by
James
George.
Bond, Sean Connery, right?
Dude, I felt like he wasn't that old.
He
But
was
then again,
90.
But then again, like the last movie I saw him in, I think, was Longest Yard.
Yeah, think about it long and hard. When was the last time you remember even seeing him out in public? He retired from acting. He said that he wanted to spend some time with his grandkids, and he retired probably almost 20 years ago. He said he wanted to spend time with his family and his grandkids while he still had some life left in him.
So his most recent movies that he was in, he's actually going to be in that Indiana Jones movie because they're making a fifth one.
What do you mean he's in that movie?
Like he's already like
He already like filmed it?
I think he did some of his parts.
Wow. Okay.
It's,
Well,
I
that
mean,
movie better not suck.
It says, okay, so the last movie he played in, see, that can't be right because he was in Indiana Jones.
There was nothing that came out after that?
Hang on, I'm looking it up. Let's look up. Like
No, that
Wo-
can't be right. He was in stuff after that.
he wasn't in Wolverine.
What?
Sean
No.
Connery was not Wolverine.
I don't think so. I don't know what list you're getting on, but it's wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Sean Connery I'll just look up Sean Connery. That's easier. Okay, Sean Connery. What's the one website called? There we go. That's the website. If you need anything movie related, just go to that.
Yeah, that's a good website.
Okay, so that's the movies he's known for. Okay, so Sir Billy. That was his last movie he was in, which is in 2012.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was he'd been retired for quite a few years. 2012, gosh, that was 8 years ago. So he was 82.
I don't even know if that's right. Okay. List order alphabetically, date added, release date. Let's look at this. This is easier. Okay, sorry. The last movie he was in. When did Longest Yard come out? Because Sean Connery was definitely in Longest Yard, right? Oh wait, am I thinking of somebody else?
I don't think he was in The Longest Yard, bro.
I'm thinking of somebody else. I think, because like he was the guy that he got killed in the cell.
Sean Connery?
No,
No, I don't feel like you're right.
That was Caretaker.
I know he was in that movie
Oh
Entrapment.
my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! I'm thinking of the wrong guy. My bad. My bad. You know who I'm thinking of?
No, but now I'm really curious. Who are you thinking of?
Fucking Burt Reynolds.
Shut up!
I don't know why that guy came.
You mistook Burt Reynolds for Sean Connery.
Like, I don't know why I looked at Sean Connery and he looked like Burt Reynolds.
I don't think that they look anything alike.
How did I fuck that up so bad?
Burt Reynolds is not Scottish. He doesn't have an accent. He's like, well, he was. I mean, he passed away too.
Oh, dude. Okay, so the last movie Sean Connery was in technically was 2003, and that was The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Is that the last movie he was in?
That was the last movie.
Okay, so that was 17 years ago.
Yeah. So he was, what, 73? Yeah, 73. Can't believe I fucked that up.
I remember that he said that he wanted to retire while he still had some life left in him to spend time with his grandkids and his great-grandkids. Everybody was really sad when he retired. I mean, they were still throwing roles at him like, come to this movie, we'll pay you all the money. And he's like, I guess when you get to a point like how much money and wealth do you want?
Like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Like,
no. Time is, you don't get any more time, right? You only get so much time, and then that's the time. The time that you have.
Oh my gosh.
So no other controversial Christmas movies, huh? Okay.
Oh wait. Let me go back. I'll go back to the list. I still want to buy a Turbo Man doll.
I don't want to spend $300 on a Turbo Man doll.
Okay. Scroll down. Eyes Wide Shut.
That's a Christmas movie?
Because there's a Christmas party.
You know, I didn't really care much for that movie anyway. It's not one I would want to watch.
Catch Me If You Can.
I feel like that would be closer to a Christmas movie than Eyes Wide Shut.
Harry Potter movies.
I love those movies.
Potter. 15. Okay. Eyes Wide Shut. Black Christmas. Silent Night. Deadly Night.
Those take place at Christmas. Those are Christmas movies.
Well, like Bad Santa. It has Bad Santa on here. Is that a Christmas movie? He's fucking Santa Claus.
He's Santa Claus. Oh my gosh. How can that not be a Christmas movie?
Krampus.
I loved Krampus. I mean, newsflash, not everybody loves Christmas. Some people hate Christmas.
Dude, Danny hated this movie The Night Before.
The Night Before?
Yeah, with Seth Rogen.
Oh, okay. That's the one where the world ended or whatever?
No,
I'm thinking of that. This is the end.
They were lifelong friends, like forever, and like almost all of them are on the verge of settling down, and they meet one last time for a no hold barred night.
Dude, that movie sucked.
Danny hated that movie.
I hated it too. I watched it with him. We both hated that movie.
We watched it all three together, but
And you're the only one that enjoyed it. The rest of us hated it.
because I find Seth Rogen funny.
I like Seth Rogen. I've watched a ton of Seth Rogen movies. That movie was garbage.
Yeah, I mean, okay, Home Alone. Like that's so dumb.
How can that be a controversial movie? It takes place during Christmas.
I just kicked off my face. Oh shit. Okay. It's a Wonderful Life. It's Christmas. Okay, these lists suck.
All right, I'm not sure where you got your list, but your list
Iron Man 3
is a Christmas movie.
because it had Christmas in it.
No, just because a movie has something Christmas themed in it doesn't mean it's Christmas.
Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, that movie takes place during Christmas.
You just said the same thing.
It's not the same thing, though.
Iron Man takes place during Christmas.
I think a scene takes place during Christmas. The whole movie doesn't take place during Christmas.
The Ref.
Okay, yeah, that movie was funny.
Dude, I need to. I keep seeing Trading Places. I need to see that.
That
I like
movie's
when
great, dude.
when he's sitting there on the cart and he acting like he's blind. Stepped on an IUD. Haven't seen straight.
That was one of the first movies I remember realizing that Dan Aykroyd was actually a good actor. Like I had seen him in Ghostbusters and a couple other things in the '80s, and I knew he was funny.
Spies Like Us with him and.
Have you seen that movie?
Spies Like Us.
Oh, that movie's so good.
Doctor.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, because Dan Aykroyd's a he can like break puzzles, like he breaks like Russian code.
Yeah, he's like a code breaker.
And then the other dude's like a dumbass.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah, Chevy Chase is dumb.
I liked Chevy Chase a lot when they brought Chevy Chase in, and he hadn't been in anything in a long time when that show Chuck was on TV, and they gave him like a pretty big role in the one season, and my God, he actually was like, dude can act. I couldn't believe that he could act. They actually gave him like the part of a villain in the Chuck show, and like he was evil. There was nothing funny about it, like evil, kind of like John Lithgow, right? So John Lithgow has been on like Third Rock from the Sun, and he's been in Harry and the Hendersons, and he's done like these like funny things, and he's a funny guy. He's been on How I Met Your Mother. He played Barney's dad, so he's a funny guy. But he was on Dexter, and he played a serial killer on Dexter. And you want to talk about frightening? Man, that dude is stone cold frightening. How talented he is. He's a great actor.
Well, it's just like I mean, just speaking of like kind of like funnier people and stuff, is like everybody was the whole cast of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, those guys are all talented.
All funny as shit.
Even like the worst person on that show is still a pretty good improv actor.
The one dude,
Wayne Brady was the best thing off of that show, though.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
Okay, Wayne Brady is okay.
He played Barney's brother on How I Met Your Mother.
I'm terrible with names. I will always be bad at names. Like I know, like it's just like the guy is The Price Is Right. Also, he was the guy that read off the cards in
Bob Barker.
No, in Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Now, Drew Carey.
Drew Carey. Like I always forget that guy's name, and that I know that dude upside like in every way possible.
I don't, and again, I've never been a comedian, like professionally. I've never been paid to be funny. I don't find Drew Carey funny at all. I mean, I thought his show was terrible.
If I had to pick between Drew Carey or what is it? Oh my God, Steve Harvey. Like I'm gonna pick Steve Harvey.
I'm gonna pick Steve Harvey, hands down. Because Steve Harvey will also come at you and hit you with some truth, right? Like that dude is just a great speaker.
Yeah, and then Steve Martin, that dude's hilarious.
Yeah,
Steve Martin. I mean, we always make this comment was like, could you imagine a movie with John Candy and
Chris Farley?
Yeah, so funny.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
I need to watch Uncle Buck. That movie cracks me up every time I watch it.
That's still one of my all-time favorite movies from the 80s.
here's a quarter. Go down to the sewer and have a rat and all that thing off your face. And then when oh my gosh, kid that plays in Home Alone, I can't remember his name.
Macaulay
Like I'm so
Culkin.
bad. Yeah, sitting there and he's like, "You have any kids?" No.
He's
Long
like
story.
interrogating him.
Yeah. Where's your wife? Even longer story. And then that clown, the clown that shows up in the mouse car.
Oh man, yeah, that's such a good movie. I feel like
Dude,
I'm about to
there's-
sneeze, like, and I don't want to.
I feel like I need to go and just like sit down and watch Christmas movies all day.
You can't watch Christmas movies. It's November the 1st.
I'll watch whatever the fuck I want. Kevin.
I mean, I guess you can, but I don't think we're gonna be friends anymore when you're done.
Like I need to watch Uncle Buck Christmas Vacation. Like I need to watch.
Uncle
Planes,
Buck's not a
Trains-
Christmas movie.
It takes place during Christmas.
I know it takes place in the winter, but I don't believe it takes place during Christmas. I don't ever remember seeing like a Christmas tree or a wreath. Maybe it was after Christmas, but maybe New Year's. But I'm pretty sure it did not take place during Christmas. But it was cold outside because he had that big ass coat and his car, that car with all the fumes coming off of it.
Man, that didn't really help me. Yeah, that didn't help me. Yeah, I did. But yeah, no. Every time we say-
I'm super bummed out that Halloween's over. Like, Halloween was good though. Had a good time. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Did some stuff. Drank a lot. You know, good time. And I completed my movie challenge, so I feel pretty good about that.
Bug
Didn't
ever heard
get
about-
one game stream in the entire month. Never even turned on Animal Crossing. Never got to do any of the Halloween stuff in Animal Crossing. So I guess we'll do Halloween in July. It's fine.
Bug, you ever heard of a hatchet? Do you know what a hatchet is? It's like an axe. Yes, it is. I keep mine real sharp.
That kid that was in Uncle Buck, the guy that was
Guy
trying
that
to
played
date
Bug.
Bug, yeah,
Bug.
that guy was in. He was in this other movie where he was like an android,
Yeah.
but I don't remember the name of it. It was like a Disney movie, like a long time ago.
Take a little off the shoulder.
Because that was the first movie I'd ever seen him in, was like that one where he's like a robot,
Yeah.
and then he's in this movie with Uncle Buck, and he's trying to like date rape this chick, and I'm like, nah, it didn't sit well with me, you know.
If you ever want to see Grandpa piss his pants laughing, just have him watch Uncle Buck.
That's a great movie though.
He loves that movie.
I don't ever really want to see him piss his pants. I've seen him piss his pants before.
The best part ever is we're watching this movie like because my dad brought his laptop and like an HDMI port and like we plug it in to the TV that's at the hotel that we were staying at, and Grandpa's in our room. He's eating fucking trail mix by the pound and like drinking beer, and oh my god, we're sitting there, and when that scene comes on with the fucking principal, I thought he was going to flip out of the office chair.
Yeah.
Like he's sitting there dying. I think he started choking on peanuts. Like it was so bad. I mean, he's like that was probably that movie is like cemented in my head as like one of the funniest, and it's the same way with like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Like,
Yeah.
those two movies right there, like forever have like a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I would say those two, and then Dirty Rotten Scoundrels for me. I love
Tommy
Dirty
Boy.
Rotten Scoundrels. It's
Or Tommy Boy.
Steve Martin and Michael Caine, and they play like con men. Dude, if you've never seen Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, you gotta watch Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. It ranks right up there with Uncle Buck and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's amazing. In fact, I'd probably say it's better because it has Michael Caine in it, and he's such a great actor. So, God, now I think I need to watch Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Michael Caine.
Yeah, he was. He played Alfred in the new Batman movies, the newer Batman movies. But he's been in a lot of things. Michael Caine's been in a ton of things.
Huh. Well,
You
it's
know
just
him.
like it was just like who's the guy that played he played an airplane. He was one of the pilots. But he was like in so many movies. He always had the white hair, like the old guy.
You mean Leslie Nielsen?
Is it? Yeah, Leslie Nielsen. That dude was so funny.
I never did care much for him.
Yeah, because he was in some good movies.
I never cared much for Leslie Nielsen. At all.
Dude, Airplane. That movie cracks me up.
I didn't like Airplane. I couldn't get into it. No, didn't like it.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would be so much better if he could just make some foul shots.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Airplane. It's just
And
not for me.
Like when they said we're gonna put the plane in autopilot and that like inflatable man comes out to fly the plane.
It's so like Airplane is what's known as like satire / slapstick, and that's not really a type of humor that I like a lot. Like Mel Brooks is another director that has done a lot of movies like that. He's probably more well known than the guy that did Airplane, but Mel Brooks did like Young Frankenstein and Spaceballs and um,
Who's the
Robin
Schwartz?
Hood, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and
His lightsaber's bigger.
no, his Schwartz is as big as mine.
Oh my gosh. No,
But that's
good.
who is that that played Rick Moranis?
Dude, did you see that dude Rick Moranis got beat up?
He got beat up in New York. I know.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's like the nicest guy. He's
Well,
like been
he's
out of the limelight for all these years.
Well, that was because of his wife.
Yeah. He's
And
coming
then
back.
yeah, he's coming back. They're actually doing like
Honey, I
'cause
Shrunk the
Disney's
Kids series.
yeah, they're doing like a reboot, and it's just like with the Mighty Ducks having the Coach Bombay back and like the whole cast.
I never got into the Mighty Ducks. I never saw
Such
the
a good
appeal.
movie.
Never at all.
Goldberg, Bash Brothers.
No, I never got into the Mighty Ducks.
No, Goldberg just does crack. But hey, he's getting help. He's in rehab.
But yeah, I mean, Rick Moranis coming back, that was cool. I know that like the first acting thing we've seen him on camera in a while was he did that commercial with Ryan Reynolds for that vodka. Or maybe it was a mobile phone. Might have been mobile phones.
I think you're right, yeah.
Mint
It was
Mobile
for one of
maybe.
It was for one of those.
But like the commercial was actually pretty brilliant. Like Rick Moranis comes out and he's like, "So what do you need me to do?" And right, because Ryan Reynolds went through his whole spiel about the phones and the mobile, and he's like, "Well, I didn't need you to do anything. I'm just a really big fan." And then Rick Moranis kind of gives this look that only Rick Moranis can give towards the camera, like this fucking guy. And then he leaves. So yeah, I love Rick Moranis. I'm looking forward to the Honey I Shrunk the Kids though.
I think it would be good. And I feel like personally me and you can probably sit here and just do a podcast about movies we like.
Yeah, probably.
But I know how we said we were only going to do 30 minutes and spend
And but I told you if we got on a good roll, let's just go with it. But if at any point we hit a lull or we're kind of like, nah, I don't want to, let's wrap it up. But
well, no, I think we're at the point where like we're just gonna keep talking about movies.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, you remember?
no, I got shit to do, man.
You remember Star Wars?
I remember Star Wars. You remember the Ewoks?
I remember the Yeah, but dude, what another good one. A lot
Yeah,
of
that was a good one. That was fun.
Episode 65 post Halloween.
Post Halloween.
Some Christmas talk. You know, we'll be putting the Santa hats back on and hopefully getting more together once things are kind of getting settled in.
We can
actually
put the Christmas decor back up on those two nerds the third week of November.
I'll take it.
Okay?
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Like the week of Thanksgiving, we can put the stringy lights and the hats on our avatars.
I'll take it. Hey.
Before that, no, I'm sorry, it's not happening. I just can't. I don't want to get sick of it, and I feel like if you do something like that too soon, you get sick of it by the time that it happens.
Hey,
And
we'll take what we can get.
I'll put the snow graphics back up on the thing, and
But we have
be
to get
sweet.
back in person again. We this whole like being away from each other sucks. But I know we both have some stuff we got to do.
We've
so
been
it's
trying to
gonna
get
be
some stuff done. Like
it's easier being this way than it is, you know, in person. Because for you, it's like it's an hour trip there and back.
it is, and when you're trying to get things done, an hour out of your day is a lot.
especially when
because
you
it's
only have
more than
30
an
minutes
hour
to get
because the show itself is an hour, and it's
Oh, I
30
know,
minutes there.
and-
It's a 2.5 hour trek. Then when we're done, we sit around and talk.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
3 hours. But the podcast is an hour, but to do the podcast on Sundays, it's 3 hours out of my life minimum.
Always is, man. Dude, there's no, we're not gonna get into that because that's like another 40-minute spiel. But
Write it
but
down
I
and go
got-
into it next week.
I gotta go let the dog out before she goes to the bathroom. It's not fun for anybody but me.
All right,
so.
episode 65 in the books, guys. Thanks everybody that tuned in. Thanks for
Yeah,
your
thank you,
input, your chats, your comments,
Mhm.
for sending me the pictures of us on the. We didn't get into the thing that Aiden sent us. We'll do that next week, or we'll put it up on Instagram or something.
Social. Yep, but this
Um,
is I'm Vera Coach.
I am Nictus.
Thank you guys all for watching. We appreciate it, and hopefully see you guys next week, same time, 4:00, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the hour of sleep you guys got today.
Same bat time, same bat channel next week, guys.
Yeah, will we get the Joker this time? Who knows?
Find out next
All right.
time on Dragon Ball Z.
See you guys. Thank you
See you
guys all
guys.
so much.